not going.
Hi guys, welcome to the Wild West Ranch. And today I'll be showing you how to feed a horse, how much to feed a horse, and so much more. If you have a question, just put it in the chat and I'll do my best to answer it. So stay with us as I tell you how to feed a horse. But first, I would like to thank all you subscribers because we just got up to 200 and that's great. So thank you all. So let's get on to feeding a horse. So when feeding your horse, most or all of the calories should come from hay. Horses' digestive systems are built for roughage. So over the years, the horses they've been, they're built for that. So if you're feeding them things that they aren't built for, you should, they're not going to be as healthy. So you're going to feed your horse hay. There's multiple choices of hay. For example, you could choose between high or low quality grass hay, straight alfalfa, alfalfa mix, timothy grass, and clover, and so much more. So we're going to discuss which hay works best and when to use it. So just a second, she's saying this isn't working, but it looks like it's working, guys. So sorry, it's actually going.
Okay.
Okay. So for summer feeding in a dry lot, you can feed them grass hay, alfalfa mix, timothy grass, and other grass hay mixtures. You can feed them straight alfalfa, but it can make them hot, so we opt for alfalfa mix. Yeah, so for winter feeding, it's better to feed them richer hay, like alfalfa or alfalfa mix, and you may have to feed them more because it's cold out and they're burning a lot more calories. So yeah. So we're going to actually get to how much to feed your horse. First, you need to find the weight of your horse. An easy and simple way to find the weight of your horse is to measure the heart girth. Follow this algorithm. Heart girth times 2 times length divided by 300 plus 50. Easy, simple math you can do right in your head right now. So I just calculated the weight of my horse, and it's 1,000 pounds. So a 1,000-pound horse needs 15 to 20 pounds of hay a day. So if each flake weighs 4 pounds, you'll need to feed your horse 5 flakes a day. Another rule of thumb is to feed your horse 1 to 2% of its body weight per day. And it will vary for summer, winter, pasture, because, for summer, you can get away with feeding them less or less rich hay. For winter, you have to feed them more, around the 2 to 3% of their body weight. So here's some more tips on how to feed your horse. Don't feed them immediately before or after exercising. A good rule of thumb is to wait an hour before or after exercising to feed them. They should not be sweaty, hot, puffing hard, or anything like that when you feed them. It's just like a runner. If you just ran a race and you eat something, your stomach's going to get upset, and it can be applied to just like a horse, and it'll be colic, and it can be even more serious than just a stomach ache. So another tip is to not use a hanging hay net. This is not just a tip, it's something that can affect your horse's health. Horses are meant to eat off the ground, and using a hanging hay net can result in bad dental health and jaw issues. So if you want to do a net thing, you can always get a square bell or a round bell or something, sticking in a net on the ground. They'll be good. So something else to consider is to make sure you gradually change your horse's diet. If you want to introduce new food, you should follow this program. Replace 25% of the old food with 25% of new food every other day. Your horse will be eating 100% new food in 6 days. So we did have a problem we switched over from alfalfa mix to timothy grass and clover too fast with our horses, and our young colt, he got sick. And so anyways, so we did this thing, replaced 25% of the old food with 25% of the new food, and he got better, but it could lead to other things, to worse problems than that. So also make sure you stay consistent with your feeding schedule. If you have an old or colic prone horse, it may cause your horse to colic, because and it can also cause ulcers in an old horse. Or I mean, if you fed him at 2:30 in the morning and then just fed him at 9:30 at night, not likely you do that, but just for instance, they're meant to eat 18 hours a day. So if they eat all that, and then they'll have like 10 hours of time in the day where they're not eating anything, and their stomach is constantly producing acid. So that's not good. Now, if you're feeding your horse on pasture, you can get away without feeding your horse extra hay if your pasture is super lush. And in winter or drought, you should supply hay because, in a drought, your pasture's probably not. Yeah, it's important that your horse gets the nutrition it needs. So if you follow these guidelines, it should be pretty easy to find out how to feed your horse. Just find the weight of your horse, find out which hay works best, adjust to your horse's needs, and your horse will thank you later. Thanks for watching, and thanks for all the subscriptions. It's been great. And just to let you know, we have 5 horses, and they're all doing great, and they're they're healthy and fit. And so, I mean, some little changes here and there, but yeah. So yeah, just leave us a like and subscribe for so much more awesome content. And I'll see you in the next video.